Shit, I think we about to shoot on. We about to get on.
That's what I'm talking about.
I trust self. I trust self. Uncut.
I
We in the
trust
building.
I
Got
trust
nephew again. Lion
I
Breed,
trust
Big Sig, call him what you want to call him. I got nephew in the building. Holy moly in the background. We out here on this beautiful Tuesday night,
definitely.
September 8th. How your week going for you, Neff?
It's going good. I'm back at it in the gym, so it's 2 times a day. Gotta get back. You know what I'm
Are
saying, on the
you,
road.
are you back up in the gym with it?
Yeah, twice a day. Gotta go, man.
What you doing? You do the whole workout? You just do the legs? You do the bottom? What you do?
I do chest and back, and then I went back and I did legs and pull ups and dips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, keep the routine tight.
Yeah, no days a week for me in the gym. I got 0 days a week. You know what I mean, I'm doing my chest, I'm doing my back, my legs, all that right here in the crib. No
Yeah.
days. A Slay in
Ah,
the building.
he said no
What's the
day.
deal? What's the deal?
What's up, fellas?
Nah, shit, man.
Cool in
Just a
here working
blessing to
out.
be out here today, man. It's another Tuesday night. How your day coming for you, Slay?
Oh, everything gravy. Kids in there eating now.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Everything chilling for sure.
See, y'all can proceed to rolling up and do what y'all do. You know how we do.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I'm getting into now. But what y'all was in here doing? Y'all was in here working out?
No, I was
Y'all
just
was talking
working
about the
on LA
workout?
Fitness today. He's
I was
asking me
asking.
how.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead, man.
he's asking me what I was getting into, how my week is. I told him I'm back in the gym twice a day. Gotta get on my game.
Okay,
You know.
okay.
But I told him I had to tune back in with the
Cool.
fellas. You know what I'm saying? Had a good time last time. So definitely tune in. I'm ready, prepared this
Yeah,
time.
we definitely had a good rap.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to find this gas. Where did the gas at? All right. Shit, yeah, I mean,
Hey,
actually
yeah.
today, I mean, yeah, I'm trying. I know I had some. I mean, today we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna
Yeah.
keep it light as
Talking about,
always. But we definitely gonna get funky on some real shit. Um, I was checking stuff out. You know, the kids going back to schools, and even with all the situation, not even just the corona, but with all the racial tension out in the world right now. The kids going back to school. I was doing my research. I was seeing they got a lot of police in the schools now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's really warranted due to the fact that the police, to me, ain't the best protection. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
No.
Um, Especially in the school environment. I feel like, you know what I mean, if the shit get hectic, get left, right, school shooting, then I'd rather them call them in. Even though it would be safer to have somebody on site, I can't really, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to digest if a Jacob Blake situation, George Floyd situation happened at the school. Now, to dig a little deeper than that, I was checking out some things. Pennsylvania, uh, 30% of our schools got police in them. You know what I mean? Cali is like 20%, Georgia, 40%, South Carolina, 60%, North Carolina, Maryland, they about 40%. So it's cops at all these schools, day in, day out. You know what I'm saying? I really got an eerie feeling because when I was in school, we ain't had that many cops in the joint. So,
Right.
I mean, and especially the school I went to, we had no police. You know what I mean? I personally went to a prep school, all white joint. We had no police. If a school shooter would have came there and shot that
well,
shit
for the
up,
same.
I mean, I would have got out. I mean, you know how I do. I'm from the hood. But there wasn't going to be nobody out there to take him down immediately because we ain't had no police. I know like West Bartram, other bigger schools, bigger cities, bigger population, um, more so warranted some police activity. So, I mean, it's in the middle schools too. So I was just wondering, and I know we all got youngins. I
Yeah.
mean, how y'all feel about with the young bulls having the police in the school and God forbid the shit get, ugly on like a Jacob Blake, George Floyd kind of situation. Any one of y'all, who want to take it?
Go ahead, cousin. Go ahead, cousin.
I jump in and help y'all out.
How you feel about that, Slay?
Well, I'm from North, so we had police all day in the school. So we got
I got holes in the building.
We check everything. You know what I'm saying? Like they everything moving. So like, now the kids that in school, they don't have police. Carolina right now. They don't have police that in schools like that. Like probably at the door. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel about that situation. They do have locked doors. You feel what I'm saying? So the doors won't open up. When I was in school, we had chains on the door.
Shit,
So
that nigga
when
really
you got
crazy.
so it's different from where I was from. It's different. It was police, like we was locked in. We couldn't never even leave out the school. We wanted to get out of school. I mean, you don't need a big police. Sometimes you guard the main door. I think that's straight. You know what I'm saying? You need to tell police at the school. They don't come one way unless somebody open that back door. You don't go with it. So that's how I feel about that one.
You heard him?
You was choppy, homie.
Yeah, you was choppy.
I got a little bit out. The fact that you, how I feel is what it's going to do is the procession is really giving the kids. It's going to scare the kids more. You know what I'm saying? This will make people not like police, seeing them in an environment that you're trying to learn in. You know what I'm saying? That's not effective in itself unless they got a class that they teaching on policing. You know what I'm saying? I can see them coming in trying to teach a class on policing and helping out that way. But if they ain't doing that as a school and neighborhood policing program, it don't make sense for them to be in there.
Yo, seriously, Neff, that's a crazy fucking idea. That's stupid right there, Neff. That you know what? That might generate some positive, energy between the community, the kids, and the police. If they can, go one-on-one with them and sit down and be like, look, why this, why that, how this, how that. Yeah, I mean, the police can then at least get that ground zero feel from a 13-year-old.
You remember them?
A 9-year-old.
Remember jobs? Remember you had that career day, and career day you brought somebody to school, and somebody always had a cop or a firefighter that was a family member or something, and you kind of learned a little bit more about their job just from a career day. And my thing is, kids need to know that every day, though. You know what I'm saying? There's different ways, though. They don't have to look at a policeman and think scary. You know what I mean? Be afraid. That's why I think that's really imperative to implement that shit with the program in school. You know what I'm saying?
What I was saying was very heavy. When I went to school, I went
Choppy,
to metal detector. My sister Choppy.
Yeah.
Is Choppy still?
You came clear.
You good now?
I'm good.
You already know I trust so we get a little choppy sometime, baby.
I'm good.
Say it again, cuz I can't hear you.
Not yet, bro.
When I went to school, we had police, we had metal detectors and shit. We had they searched our bags. Like
right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit beep, you had to go to the side. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
hey,
so
just to be clear, homie, what school you went to? You went to school where, bro?
I went to Malcolm X bag.
Where that's at? Yeah, I need police there, bro.
You said North Jersey?
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel what you're saying. Like, but I want to do that growing up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, one dude had to go through police when you first get to the school. You feel what I'm saying? Like, down here, it's not the same. It's not the same. You feel what I'm going with it? So they and stuff. To me, you feel what I'm saying? So you're right though. They don't have no more. They don't have them days where they used to have the people come in and you talk about what your parent did or who was your parent or you know what I mean. I was just telling my kids about that. Like we ain't had too many entrepreneurs back in the day. Everybody had a fucking job.
Right.
Everybody worked. Everybody had a 9 to 5. Or you sold drugs. It was one or the other. Or you was in the army. Or you
Yeah.
played ball. It was like it wasn't that many options of entrepreneurship. You feel I'm going with it like it is now. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I feel you on that one.
Facts.
Do you think that the police in schools when you was there though, Holy, made you safer while you was there?
Hell no, we used to whoop niggas' ass, bro.
The police.
No, we used to. They ain't stop no fights. They ain't stop nothing, bro. They ain't stop the drugs. They ain't stop the guns. That shit still got it.
No, I just found it alarming that.
I guess
No, I
you
just
gotta
found it mad alarming that it's that many police in the schools in this world. Like I mean, I was non-existent to that. Like I know the metal detectors and all that shit was always a play. The security guards, you know, the NTAs, because you know what I mean, all that. Even the security guards, but they got straight sworn in officers, hammers, all that, ready to rock. You see that, bud, baby?
So you gotta
It won't.
reword that. Was the teacher safe?
Okay.
Not the student. Was the teacher safe? That's what the safety was for the teacher. What was it?
Yeah, we ain't had that at the high though. We ain't had no.
You ain't had it in Philly?
Y'all had no
I went to
police at
school.
the high, eh?
No, they definitely was outside and they came in if need be, and we might have lockdown sessions where they might have thought some drugs was in there and they would sweep the dogs through and all that, but like just walking through the school cops, no, and I feel like it'd be on the elementary and middle school level, some middle schools it'd be a distraction because they're there, and I really don't want no cops walking around, a majority of black high
Yes.
schools because they gonna treat them like men. So I don't think it'd be a good idea to have them in the school.
The thing is they in the schools, and I think that it's a crazy indifference because I can see it. I mean, it ain't happened yet, but that's how it always is out here. There's always something that, you know what, that ain't gonna happen until it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And cops are still gonna be cops. I mean, cops are still gonna be cops. I was reading a story earlier. A young boy in Philly, this a couple years ago. He went to school with a pocket knife. Young boy go to school in Kensington. They had jumped him 2 days in a row just walking to school. Just the hood.
He trying to defend himself.
Young boy finally make it to school. You know what I mean? Finally make it to school. Had a little shank, made it in the joint with a shank. I don't know how he got ratted on, but got ratted on, had a shank. Cops came there. They ain't whoop his ass, but the young boy said they choked him up crazy. Threw him all around. He swore he was getting locked up. They actually referred him to, like, they put him in like a program, got him some help, got him a social worker, got him some counseling and all that. And young boy was just basically saying that he was happy that they was able to do that because he thought he was going to jail. And that was last year. Maybe 2 years ago. You know what I mean? During the times is changing, the laws either get, a little bit better or they get a little worse. With the school district and all that shit, they're getting a little better because they're not immediately locking young boys up. But it's over like 6,000 arrests every year in the school system from Philadelphia. 6,000 a year. You know what I mean? Funny thing about that is 15% of them, 35% of them is African American. Now here go the twist. The African American children at the schools only make up 12% of the population in the state of Pennsylvania, dog.
That's the same.
So they
That's
get like
the same
40,
as for
they get like
adults.
a 40% rate, but they only make up 12% of the population.
That's like the same stats for the U.S.
It is, Slay.
Like crazy. That's bananas.
Yep.
Systematic.
2018 to 2019, there was 2,000 fights, 2,000, roughly about 2,000 arrests from fights and like drug possession in the schools. In the school. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, 35% of them kids is black, man, 40%. And they only make up 13%, 12, 13% of the youth population in our city, dog. You know what I mean? So they try to work on some programs called Counseling Not a Crime. It's basically like it's gonna be some money that's gotta be thrown in the hat. You know, it's gotta come from taxpayers, the government. It's gonna go to these programs, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all municipalities, mostly inner cities. We're gonna say it's gonna be majority big cities, inner cities. I'm sure every state gonna get a plan, but it's going to be going towards not locking these kids up and giving them some counseling. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, if you look it up, you'll see a couple stories that just throw you, like, even mental health situations. I read something, I was watching something with Miller earlier on ABC News that a student had a mental health, you know, he had mental health issues. And from the video, I can't really say that he was out of pocket or anything. I know that he was loud. They tased the young boy. He in like 6th grade, 5th grade. They tased him up. Like, he's screaming on the taser, like, please stop. And they still bucking him. So, I mean, I just want everybody's opinion, man. Like I said, the kids is back in school. You know what I mean? I ain't know the police was in that bitch like that. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. Especially with all this nut shit going on out here now. But like I said, Nat brought up a good point. I mean, maybe they need to start teaching some proper policing measures, some community policing with the kids, students. I'm pretty sure they can get an outcry for that. And that would like probably change some, relations with the police and the community amongst all races, for real.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anybody else got anything to say about that? Because I'm gonna spin on something else.
I
say
can
no
say
more.
that it's really not enough from working in the school systems, Philadelphia and the charter school system. The resources aren't there for your child. You know what I'm saying? The counselors don't look like your child most of the times.
Right.
Where those people live is not where you live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
My fault.
their experience is really, they can't even affect your kid really. It's only for that moment they're at school, they go home, they're gonna really go back to what they used to. You know what I'm saying? So the school is really not set up no more for that. How can I say that teacher moment? That teachable moment that can account to their life, unless someone's really like caring or really look at them in the neighborhood and see them, around. Your people kept you out of trouble that knew you. You know what I'm saying? They had at West Philly, his name is Mr. Ward. Mr. Ward's from the hood. Everybody knew Mr. Ward. He was the dean. So everybody got a line, you go see Mr. Ward. He was worse than a cop. He was worse than your mom. You know what I'm saying? He had the right to keep you in place and hold you at the school all day. So that's not there no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that counseling was more effective than they bringing in a counselor who got a degree and all this to show you, that don't make it don't make nothing. You know what I mean? Making sense to our kids. So I'm saying the resources have to change as far as what we do for our children. You know what I'm saying?
And I definitely agree with that. And have to piggyback on that. I had a similar Mr. Ward too. When I was in middle school, he was my baseball coach. He was my math teacher. He was my science teacher.
He almost was a step pop.
And when I first got there, my pop was on the tip like, yo, if he get out of hand, getting his ass. I didn't got my ass whooped at the school in front of old head.
Right.
So we already knew that he could check me if I needed to be checked. It don't matter because he didn't see my pop go animal on me. So I'm definitely gonna give a big shout out to Mr. Tate. They don't make them kind of cats no more. You're right.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right. Because I'm not in the school system. Like, I would keep it a bean with them. They ain't gonna pay me enough, and that's not my avenue. You know what I mean? I would definitely help the kids out with what they going on, no matter what in life. But I just can't do it in that school setting. And I remember you was telling me yesterday, and that's how you was dealing with them kids. You was going to their cribs. You wanted to be locked in with the family. Let me see how you treat him. That way I can get a better rapport on what he got going on in school. Or why he act like that in the street. Why he act like that when he sees strangers or his homies. You know what I mean? So you're right. Like what goes on in the house definitely comes out. What goes on in the schools and your relationships, you know, with just regular people in the world, officers. It could be the drive-through attendant at the Wendy's. Right. You know what I mean? The respect that is given is the respect that's shown, all about what you learned, I guess. You're right. I get it.
Nice.
Another tip, I was on the coronavirus update. That shit ain't going nowhere. We already got that established.
Yeah, that's you better look for that to go away after Trump go away, because they need that to keep something distracting. You got to keep you distracted, bro.
I more so want to talk about the vaccine. The vaccine. I mean, I had the numbers in front of me. I'm gonna pull the numbers up in a second. But the vaccine, though, yeah, because I'm hearing mixed feelings. Like some people saying they want to take it, some people saying they not going to take it. I'm not really stuck in the middle, because what I don't want to do is get corona.
Right.
1, 2. I don't want to be on the side of the fence of I didn't take the vaccine, get corona, and pass it to somebody that died or it killed me. Because then I'm going to be looking stupid because I had the opportunity to get the vaccine, but didn't get it all because of this political propaganda and what he say, she say. So, I mean, I don't know where everybody stand at. I got to do some more research, but if that shit was out today and they was like, this is going to stop the corona, I'm probably going to get in line and get a vaccine, bro. Like real shit.
I can't see me doing that, bro.
I can't see me.
Can't do it now.
No.
You gonna take it. You gonna put it all in God's hands and take care of your own body.
I'm an all natural player, man. I ain't going all natural player, bro. I'm cool off that.
I hear
cool,
that,
man. These the same people. These are the same people telling us that they can't make their mind up on if we should wear the mask and where we should wear them and how far apart we should be. And in 8 months, everybody should take this vaccine. I'm cool.
Yeah, that don't sound like every vaccine from the flu shot and all. It sounds the same to me.
But I'm saying though, you got the vaccine, the chickenpox when you was a youngin, the measles. You got your flu vaccines when you was going to school. You got your tuberculosis hit. You got your teeth. You got all them joints. That shit you get when you step on a nail. You go get your tetanus shot. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing. I can't see them. You think they got 2 different vaccines? One for us, one for them.
One for money.
No. Joint, and then an XXX joint.
One for money and one for free. If I'm paying for it, you gotta realize, why would people pay for it if they want everybody to have it? People paying for it that got money, rich people. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be I'm not saying it's 2 different joints, but it's something wrong with that picture to me. Who stands in line to give you free medicine? They ain't trying to give you free medicine no way.
If you're on Medicaid, you might be on Medicaid. You might get the.
Look, I ain't trying to be funny.
I'm listening to you, Holy. Breaking up, my nigga.
You feel me?
Breaking up, bro.
He was choppy a little bit. Yeah.
That's crazy on Thursday. Yeah, man. What is that weed at?
But I wouldn't take that, John. All them shots you just named. What you named? Tuberculosis and
measles, flu, all that, man. I'm cool.
Yeah, measles, flu, all that, bro. Them same shots you was talking about taking in high school, I'd have taken high school. I mean, them Jones like 20, 30, 40 years old, 50 years old, maybe. I ain't gonna do the math, but I'm pretty sure they old. We talking about 8 months. That thing not
So
proven
you
to
saying
do nothing to nobody but a couple rats and a couple people they said they tested with it.
Facts.
And we probably had that shit already. Everybody.
Yeah, we all had the joint before. We just was strong enough to
We
fight
all
it.
had this shit, bro. It's a virus. You can't stop the virus. You can't stop that.
Nah.
It's airborne. We all had that shit,
you
bro.
like you on the bed, baby?
I ain't trying to be funny. Everybody had to get checked out, but you had this airborne virus. I don't give a fuck what nobody said, bro. If you went outside, you had
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
My aunt had it in December.
You probably had the big one, but you had it. I promise
They
you.
get my aunt had it, right?
Everybody had
She
that
had it in
shit,
December. And when she went to the hospital, they kept telling her she had menopause came on early. They told her all these symptoms, right? And when she passed out twice and they sent her home and told her to drink a lot of fluids and stay in the bed, and she got better in like 10 days off Gatorade and water. So
That's
I'm saying is like it's your fluid,
away.
your rest. Everybody gonna be sick. But you need people to keep your immune system strong.
Yeah.
And if they tell you stay separated, it diminishes your immune system when people locked in for so much. And that's why you see a lot of people that's locked up, they are sick because they're not around the gather little germs that we do need to fight off certain things. You know what I'm saying? We need each other to stay strong as well. And if you separate, you're gonna be sick. That's how I look at it.
So ain't none of y'all
When I'm
take
black, man, I go to work and get the sunlight. I go get this sunlight, and that way
hold you not
I don't
taking.
get sick.
Right.
I'm not taking that shit.
You ain't fucking with it neither, Neff.
Nah. Count me out.
That's a shame. I'm the only eyeball out here. You know I went to Malvern
Bro,
out this bitch.
I ain't doing it. I can't do it. I can't see myself put myself in.
Hey,
I
you
put myself
already
in a
that
way.
shit to us.
I just want to be preventative though. Like I don't want to get. I don't want to. I don't want to be the one.
Yeah,
I'm
but
always the one. It's like that shit ain't gonna happen to you, Clay.
yo, what makes it
Yeah.
the one is you
Hey, you
keep
probably the one that passed that shit.
the one that make you say it is
Nah,
you
it
keep
never
saying
happened.
you got it. You got to stop saying you might get it to be the one. That's what's gonna make you get it.
You heard me? Hey, look, he the one that been passing that shit. He the one was all up and down the East Coast.
Yo, you already know I got my test. I got my test a couple weeks back. I'm corona negative, nigga. I'm good.
You already went
I'm
through
all
it.
the
It
way
was
good.
going through your system. By the time you went there, it was gone. You already get that shit.
If you wasn't breaking up, nigga, I cut
It's
you
a
the fuck out.
virus.
I don't know what you
Once you get out your body, you take the virus. It's over, bro. You out here passing that shit around, bro. It's fucked up, bro.
I'm definitely not. Next little tip, I was talking about ego, man. You know, man, I'm just talking to cats, man. People just be feeding me info, keeping me on my toes. You know what I mean? Having me redirect my thoughts, think about certain situations different. And so once again, I was talking to Neff in the back, and he had brought up a point to me about, you know, us as men or just as people, you know, being egotistical, having egos. And I thought that was a real something real to talk about because, you know, well, the definition of an ego is a person with self-esteem or the person of high self-esteem or self-importance. It's a part of the mind that mediates between the unconscious and the consciousness of your self-importance responsible for your reality. So it's basically saying like, my ego is who I feel I am, no matter what or whom say what, no matter what my position is, how hard it may be, or you know, I'm basically trying to get to a better explanation. Like, it could be saying like it could be seen as your swagger or your attitude. Some people confuse that shit with having an attitude, because you're egotistical. I personally, I probably do got an ego.
Let me say this: none of y'all, we all got egos, right?
Damn right. Go ahead now.
This podcast, the I Trust Self wouldn't be here if you didn't have an ego, and it's not an ego. That ego driven you to get this. That ego drives you to bring your subconscious thing that you want in your mind to the forefront. But like I told you yesterday, your ego should always be remembered as being used for a job or required by a career, because you're going to need a little bit more to push you, because somebody's not going to do it. You need it to push you. But you said in the definition, you got to learn to control it in the reality, because it's false. We only need it because we're living in a reality. You don't need an ego if you lived in the crib or lived it within yourself. It's already in you. But in reality, when you come out, you need it. Some has a high level, some keep it low, some use it when they walk in the store, some use it when they only around niggas that they can impress. You know what I'm saying? But when the bigger ones come around, the bigger humble ego boys come around, the ones that's always loud get quiet, because they know he real for real. You know what I'm saying? But he don't talk. You know what I'm saying? So you take that as like, oh, he cocky. No. So I mean, it's a balance of knowing when to use it, how to use it, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the balance.
I didn't roll no weed up. I know it was in the bag. I put it on the dresser.
I
agree with you, man.
That was dope.
Appreciate
that's some real shit though. But
I mean, we definitely need egos, yo. Because I feel like
if
you don't got no ego,
go off of people not listening to like motherfucker talk. Like everybody go off of what you said, but not listening to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like just like y'all seen that Kanye and Nick Cannon joint? You seen that joint?
I seen a little bit of that joint.
Man, watch. I ain't see the first one, but I watched some of the second one. You gotta let these people express what they saying first. Let them get it out, because I could be saying something, but you ain't listening to what I'm saying. You just chopping my shit up.
So
but
right,
you
cousin.
Sit there and listen to me, you'll get a better understanding.
Yeah, but you're so right. You absolutely right. And then to segue with you, I would say like again, the media is marketed in talking points. You only got a 30-minute slot. I need to make this nigga look real bad to his people, because they would disturb him from looking at him and going to watch that. But if they took something of a positive that he said within the interview, and if they wasn't bashing Nick Cannon so bad, you would go look at it if you was a black boy. You know what I'm saying? But these two minds that they banned from the black psyche. You know what I'm trying to say? They banning you. These two black minds, as in Cannon and Kanye, they don't really want nobody to listen to them no more.
Exactly.
If you peeping what's really happening.
They're trying to isolate them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you don't.
They talking too
What's
real.
Really deep, though? Y'all gotta enlighten me.
Oh, they talking too real. Like
they bring in the forefront. They they telling you the real thing. They stopped caring about what the agenda was for their employers. Put it that way. And they started to be their own employer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't listening to this nigga no more. I'm gonna tell y'all what it really is. I went through it. This is what they really doing to us. And too much of that, you gotta shut you down. You know what I'm saying? Make that nigga say he sound crazy.
So Nick Cannon on some shutdown shit.
Oh, they shut him down already. They took him off of
I heard about that.
He didn't own nothing. He ain't own nothing.
I didn't know what else was happening to him.
Nah, he ain't own that shit. Once he said the wrong thing, they got rid of him.
Yep.
They
gave him a false impression. And that's why I like Nick. I like Nick, but Nick was always a puppet since Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying? So what can you think about a nigga like that? He always was them. You know what I'm saying? He was controlled. You damn near he was a black Jew until he had to wake up for himself and he started beating some real niggas. You know what I'm saying? He had to be around some real people. So, he always was a part of that. So they kept him, again, isolated in the dark, and you ain't come out with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Come out with a show like he should have owned that shit. He should have owned his shows.
That's funny because Nick Cannon, and my next topic for right, well, I can't even say Nick Cannon. I don't know. I think his girl was black. I'm talking about interracial families, dog. I wanted to get into that just a little bit. I got some, I got an interracial family to a certain degree. Not my whole family, but I got a cousin or two that are married outside the race. They female too, so they married white men. The question I'm posing is, one, I don't got no problem with it. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't got no problem with interracial dating, smashing, marriage, whatever. But and that's more so because it wasn't really in my family in the beginning. I've been just brought up that way. It's in my family now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of not worried, but I'm wondering how they feel about what's going on present day right now. Because I can't imagine if I had a white girl and we sitting there watching TV and then this shit pop up on the news about Jacob Blake, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, anybody. And I'm in there saying, fuck these motherfuckers. Oh, my bad, Holy. But I'm snapping. I'm barking. She's going to be, in the out front, she might be like, oh no. But deep down inside, I want to know what they really feel like. That's what I wonder. I wonder what they really feel like. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. It's real. Interracial marriages. 25% of all new marriages is interracial.
No, but look, at the end of the
Black
day,
men are twice as much to marry outside their race as black women. And I bet we didn't know that.
Hey, look, you can hear me? You can hear me?
I hear you, bro.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, before I was in that relationship, you already know where I'm at. I already know where you at. So when you see some of those relationships and you kind of see the black guy kind of on his upper hippity shit, he with that, he going that way. He going the white way. No disrespect, but that's his culture. That's the way he was raised. That's what he was about.
He's still black.
He black.
He's still black though.
He rocking with the. He talking all the time. You can hear me now?
Now, I don't know what's going on over there.
I couldn't hear none of what you just said.
You got bars. I hear you dropping knowledge. I'm like, damn, he breaking up. He got knowledge.
But look, basically, the dude, he white boy shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really black. He on the white boy shit. Ain't not personal. You feel me? Saying like, then you got the other relationship with the black dude. He black, like she's black. You can see it, bro. It ain't really gonna talk about. You see that shit before it happens. I should still breaking up.
I feel what he's saying. Like,
I'm glad y'all got him. Good. Jump in, Nap. Go ahead.
No,
you was breaking up with me, Holy, but if everybody else can hear you, I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
I agree. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you on both ends. Like, when I see a man go after a white girl, I kind of feel like not you selling out, but you're a weak man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
why you say that? Why you say a weak man?
Because so much has happened to you as a black man. To be strong, to me, Date your own people. You can hit the white
No,
joint.
it's white. It's about one of you want them dudes that's like the experience shit. Like I want to
Hit
try
it.
Chinese.
Hit
I
it
want to
for
try
that's what I'm saying.
Jamaican.
Like
Like that.
experience. You know what I'm saying? Experience with it. But bro, that's gonna always be an issue in your mind when you doing things in life. You know what I'm saying? All kids that's mostly interracial kids deal with how much can I be black? How much should I be white? You know what I'm saying? Like you confusing the kids damn near. It ain't even that nigga already know he about to do something wrong. I see a white a girl, what's that? A black girl fuck with a white boy. I'm thinking like, damn, like Serena, for example, Serena Williams. This is one of the most influential black superstar we know, right? Athletic too. You gonna mess with the white boy? What? Your dad was a strong black man that built y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like you took all the way from your dad because your dad, you wouldn't be where you at to meet that white nigga if your dad didn't put you in a position. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever came before you to put you in a position, don't disrespect them. That's all I'm saying. I ain't bringing them on. My people still feel if I bring a white boy in the crib and say, yo, this is my partner, we working on this, they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? If there's a white boy coming through, they're on the best. That's just my own point of view on that, man. It's weak to do that, man. You could be friends, but don't do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I see people that say, but if you vibing and put that vibe and that's what it is. That's what it is. Like we just caught the vibe. We friends. And we locked in. You right? That was my friend. I locked in my bed. And I ain't that weak. I'm just cool. I'm happy. A lot of fuckers just want to be happy, bro. Like
Yeah.
they been through shit, and sometimes that be they don't be sometimes just be
I feel you. You know, happy is all built on happiness. You right?
Feel like that's what it is, but I don't feel like that though.
I just can't see me doing it
Like,
personally. Ain't nothing to everybody else, but to you. I ain't doing it personally.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got a black wife. Girl. That's what I know. I have a white friend. You know what I'm saying? I have friends that have white girls. You know what I mean? White, you know what I mean? Babies and all that shit. So that's why I say like I'm not done for that. That's just that was their lane.
Right.
That's their lane. Mm.
how much you hold? What you say?
Facts.
And I was on the brush. Like, he was just saying like he feel like that's weak if you do fuck with a white girl.
I feel like it's weak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I personally do too, but I don't knock them. I don't knock them because it's about
Bro,
what make you happy.
I ain't never
It's about what make you happy at the end of the day. Right. And life is way too short. Life way too hard. You know what I mean? If you're happy with whomever you find that out to be, white, black, Puerto Rican, Chinese, don't matter. One leg, two legs, no arms. I mean, whoever make you happy, that can make you a better person for you and your family and for this world. It's for you. I could care less about what people say about when that type of time. You know what I mean? I was just more so directing because I mean, my cousin married a white man. I got two cousins that married white dudes. And when they come around, they normally hang with the women. They don't really mix with the cousins. My brothers, and my uncles, like, they'd get up all upstairs to be sitting around my aunts and shit, cheating with them, which that's cool. But I was asking my other cousin, do you think that they feel like, damn, I made a mistake being in this family? Or is it like, you know what? This not my family. This my wife family. And he got his own separate family. You know what I mean? The family he come from, the family that he built, and then his wife family. Like, I can't see him really saying that. He might say we family in my mid, but face to face, but you know, outside them doors, somebody might point like, hey, you know that guy? He might be like, nah, I don't know. Keep it moving. But I can't see my cousin doing that to me. It's funny. I just want to know everybody's opinion on that situation because it's reality. You know what I mean? It's evidence. It's part of the world. It's what make the world go round. Interracial. You know what I mean? It's just that,
bro, bottom line.
We got a real...
Bottom line. You see me come around with a white joint, what you think? What you gonna say to me?
I'm gonna be like, damn, she paying. She paying. She dropped the ticket on me.
She paying.
And I see you later.
Ain't nothing coming around that ain't gonna be facts, bro. Facts, bro. See me, if a white joint around me, I ain't knocking you, and we ain't grow up together like you ain't been fostered or nothing, bro. What can you do for me? How can you use your white privilege to get me something? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me some privilege with that white shit.
I think I've been there.
Go sign me up on something. You know what I mean? Get me this loan right here. They ain't giving out to the niggas. Give me a loan because Experian want to say my credit ain't good. Come on, man. Like you got 3 credit bureaus. One can knock you down, but why you fighting for 3 then? It's some weird, man. The world weird, bro. I can talk.
Bringing up.
Yeah, yo, you. Oh man, I ain't think about that. But that's how they kill us too, man. Credit, they kill us with credit. Y'all niggas ain't got credit.
My little brother, he brought a girl to the crib, right? White girl, right? Like she was like she didn't like she like God said, listen, I'm like, what the fuck? Then we fucked up, like, what you doing? He's like, oh, nah, I just be trying to give us some lingo and shit, bro. Like, just trying to show and shit. Like be fucking crazy. She like talking about like, nah, like white, like not white. Weird.
White is white though, Holy. You can be white and like black shit. You got black influence and all that. But white is white.
She couldn't even tell me no black rappers. But like the big time nigga like Lil Wayne and shit. Like bro, really white. I feel bro. That's what I'm saying. It's just what you choose. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that was raised in a black neighborhood. That couldn't just black. Cause they was raised in the black neighborhood. Like they were black. Like what you feel about them people? How you feel?
Say that again.
I mean, it could.
The way we got raised in the hood, that was just black. That was like you people.
It's kind of breaking out. What do you say, Clark?
I didn't hear everything you said. What'd you say, Holy?
The white people that was raised with.
You heard him, Clark?
Nah, he choppy tonight.
The white people that was raised in your neighborhood.
Oh, the white people raised in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
They my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Once a white nigga, it's like this. You adopt a cub in the wild, that nigga gonna turn into a lion. He act like a lion, don't know he black or white. You know what I'm saying? It's how you was raised in that. You start to learn your people. Your people are around the people you come up with. So I give those whites that was raised with us, they ride for the nigga. You know, they ride for you. They go to bed.
They do.
I know some thorough white boys I grew up with that go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know they white. They don't act, I don't know. They don't, it's just the color they are. They don't even feel like they white. You know what I'm saying? One of my
Don't
best
get it
friends.
wrong. It is some
Yeah,
it's some thorough one.
right. Yeah, my first best friend was a white boy named Paul from Harleysville, thorough ass boy. You know what I'm saying? I remember. But that's the last time I had a thorough white boy.
But see, my thing be with that be like, don't get it wrong. Like I said, I went to all white prep high school, like 6 black boys in the whole school from grade 6 through 12. Like by far, all means, I'm like the thirdest black boy in the school. Younger black boys is coming to me to get their problems handled. Like I'm the boy Cooper from hanging with Mr. Cooper. The point I'm making is, the same white homeboys that I got, that I say my friends, that's cool with me, might not be cool with you, Neff. It might not
Yeah,
be
yeah,
cool with my
yeah.
man Holy,
Facts,
and they're not gonna
facts,
be cool with my brother A.
facts.
And that's where we draw the line at, because me and them can walk together and it'd be no problem. But if they don't see me and they walk next to you, I can watch their body language. They might treat you differently.
Right.
And that would piss me off. That would piss me off. Because if you're gonna be real with me, if you say I'm your brother, I'm your man, I'm your homie, then it shouldn't just apply to me. You know what I mean?
Nah, but
Don't
they
be
ain't gonna be
intimidated.
like that, Clark. I know some
Don't be
people that be like
intimidated by
that.
the
It ain't
color.
like you guys think that they got bad relationship.
Yeah, I mean, just don't be intimidated by the color, man. Like, and that's a fact, though. That's a fact. I mean, I know the white boys I went to school with. Even though, like I said, they good people. They took care of me. They gave me this. They gave me that. They put me up. If I needed this, they gave it to me. I ain't had to ask for shit. All that shit happened. All that shit happened. You right. But at the same time, I can't see them doing the same thing for you, Neff, or doing the same thing for you, A, without me knowing them. You know
I
what I'm
feel that.
saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And that goes the same for you, Neff. Like your white homeboy, he might not feel the same way about me than he do for you.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I got my white boy I got now. Like, this is my creative partner on my documentary that I'm making. And he live in Sweden. And when he came over to see how it was, he was kind of shocked because they ain't got no racism back at Sweden. Like what they call racism ain't racism back at home.
all right.
And he go to Africa a lot. He go to all these different countries to film, right? And it's only in the US where you feel like they attach his color to a race. If that makes sense. Like they
Yeah.
attach him in a group when he ain't even from here. And he dope he dope. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what it is to act white or something. Like, he don't know what that is. He's from
Right.
Sweden.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying in the context where it's though your demographic and where you come from in your region determines how you think about a different culture.
Hey, nephew, on point, kid. Absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Absolutely
how I
right.
take that.
That could be true. The crazy
Go
I
ahead,
was just
Slay. I
about
hear
to
you.
say, like, if you'd have asked me, if you'd have asked me about maybe 6 months ago, my answer would be different than right now, right? Because I went to
Okay.
Roman Catholic 2 out of the 4 years, and basically, like, the only niggas that was there is like you was there for something. You played ball, you played football, like you was there for something. Ain't too many people was there just to go to Roman or black anyway. Like, uh, with all this going on, Facebook, social media, and all letting top come up. The discussion is being talked. Months ago, I might have felt like, yo, name some cool white boys. I'd have said, yo, this boy cool. Yeah, that boy cool. I remember him. He ain't like that. But then you see the views on some of these. And you hop on like, yo, that's how you really feel. Like, all lives matter, Black Lives Matter, or it ain't this, it ain't that. Like, no, man, well, I don't see the whole problem. The guy was reaching for this, or like, they don't look at the video the same way you see the video. And this, that, and the third is like, maybe I had to reevaluate. Was they cool? Like, as human to human, was they cool because we was on a team? They was scoring, we was winning, or we was losing together, whatever it was. And I don't know if it was like you said, did they just like me? Or they like people? I can't tell you. No more, I can't tell you. That's my spin on that. Like, I don't really got no cool ass white boys I could say that right now they cool as shit and like we cool right now. Like he gonna go to bat for me no matter what, whether it was race or whatever the case may be. I can't call it.
And you know what, Slay, for real? Me neither. Me neither. And I really want to say that I was kind of like blinding myself a little bit. I'm a real passionate bull. I'm a real loyal person. You know what I mean? If you mine, you my folk, we bang. We bang. Whatever you need, let's rumble, let's knuckle, let's ride, whatever. Let's go. You don't gotta explain shit. If it's yo, Clack, I need you. Ba, ba, ba. Yo, I'm out. Ba, ba, ba. I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? And I used to feel that same type of passion for my homies that I went to school with, my white boys, personally. And I'm not gonna say we're not friends. We friends. But my only spin is
Right.
if you can only be my friend, my bad. If you can only be my friend, my homie, my brother, you know what I mean? If you can only be mine and not my brother's friend and not my brother's brother, then we're on two different wavelengths. You see what I mean? We're on two different wavelengths. You can't say, well, yeah, because I don't want to be that. Yeah, I fuck with black people. Clack's my best friend. But behind the scenes, you in the wild, I like, man, I hope this nigga hurry up and getting all these fucking backwoods. What the fuck are backwoods? She's got 8 packs. You got enough, black dude? Like, I don't want that white friend. You see what I'm getting at?
That's a fake
Like,
ass
if you
white
gonna ride all the way. But it's kind of hard to piece that together because I don't know where their heads at right now. Or where I thought their heads was at when we was all tight.
Yeah.
Every day I'm running with them, every day we banging. That may not have been their head the whole time. Their head might not have been there. They might have just been doing, they just do. Yeah, he's black, he's cool, that's it. The next black man, I don't fuck with, but I fuck with him. That's they just do. And when the opposite side of the coin, I don't know that many black boys that deal with white people like that.
Right.
Like, yeah, I bang with white boys just because that's my boss. But behind the scenes, I hate him. Or I don't want no good from you. Like, I think we all we want is fairness. We want respect. What the fuck? And we want fairness. That's all we want. I feel. I'm mad as shit. I can't find this gas. I'm looking for this gas for this whole hour, son. This shit crazy. Well, it's dry as shit.
But look, that's how it's feeling. So that like the time I'm on now, like I don't have time to be questioning it. You know what I'm saying? But with everything we going through, like as a nation, like bro, if you a black man, like if you a nigga, you my nigga. Like I don't. We may not have grew up, but my nigga, we went through the same adversity, with the same people, through the same type schooling district, more than likely. And nigga, you went through the same problems as me. You more my nigga than fuck a football season. Or I don't care if you was the left tackle in 08, whoever you was. Like this nigga over here had to deal with this, that, and the third that he ain't even know he was going to deal with just because he was born. So like, if you nigga, you my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't have to be raised like. Of course, we was raised you more, my nigga. You my brother. So I don't you know what I'm saying? But it'd be iffy though.
I can definitely relate to that. Because we definitely at the times right now that we all need.
These times bringing out everybody's true colors.
But see, son, we keep talking that shit like it's the time for all us to band up, time for us to all stick together, time this, time that, us versus them, and like we speaking a message that ain't being practiced though, not by everybody.
Listen,
and for us to make up so little of this population, and it seemed like the white man got they shit together, like they stick together. Them same white people that's out here rumbling with us right now, like Black Lives Matter, we're with you guys and want equality. If the shit hit the fan and them sirens go off, they gonna have to pick a side because them other white boys gonna be coming around with them 8Ks, and they're gonna be like, I want to see how many of them stand on the side, like, don't shoot, Black Lives Matter. Some of them motherfuckers gonna be like, so if you give me an AR, you not gonna kill me? Give me the AR.
Yo.
But you know, that's what it is. I'm listening now.
I was saying like this, like it's a bigger issue, man. We don't know how to do anything for ourselves, bro. We're not self-sufficient, bro. We're so fucking needy of the people when we need to focus on skills. Building.
And that shit disgusting too, though, man. That shit is
terrible. We look for a tool that's already made instead of going to make the tool. You know what I'm saying? Or going to figure it out. We rather ask somebody or wait for it to come to us. Like we losing our go-getters. You know what I'm saying? We losing the ones that want to create something new for us. You know what I'm saying? We losing those great minds, man. It's not enough of the minds like us. You know what I mean? I think outside of your neighborhood, think outside of your own body, or think outside, you know what I mean, the spectrum of light. What can you bring? How can you make it shine? Like I put up a sign in my neighborhood, right? It's the strength, power, leadership, and wisdom. Now when I look around and see the guys, I see how they look at me. And some niggas looking at me with evil eyes. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm bringing some positive.
Trying to do right.
Right. They're looking at me with evil eyes. And their true colors is really showing. It's like it's like my sign being put up is like a swastika put up for the Jews. Then there, how I feel the nigga looking at the Jew. You know what I'm saying? It's that apparent how you feel about it, and it's not creating. I'm your own people, and I'm from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like that energy that your own people will put on you for doing something positive, bro, makes people stay in the shells. Make you stay in the shell. Make them ones not think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? It's a mental cage that your own people put you in. Because if you do a little more than the next nigga, man, you done.
So we basically
psychologically killing ourselves.
That's just Nev, get the fuck out of here. I can say we psychologically condemning ourselves from the rip.
Yep.
But that what you said, we are psychologically condemning ourselves. Because if a black man
we need that, just do that shit. That's what he's saying, bro. That's what that man is saying, bro. That's dog. And you're right. Psychology, you for right. They ain't putting it together, bro.
Right. Cause I said a point to Uncle yesterday. I said when I was a kid, I used to be in a ranger group. I used to be in the woods. I learned how to survive. Like I was a kid to learn how to survive. So when I came back and my friends were still running around the neighborhood, they didn't know how to eat for themselves. They ain't know how to cook. They ain't know how to start a fire. There's nothing they could have did. You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm like, damn, man, I learned a lot. But how many of these niggas can really survive? They'll be more afraid when all the lights go out. They wouldn't know how to survive for real. People don't know how to follow the light of the moon, lead you to the open. Niggas don't know how to do basic shit in life. To be aware, bro. To be aware is a skill. How many kids know awareness? You know what I'm saying? Those
street awareness.
Like they don't even got that. They don't got that, bro.
Yeah.
They don't have it.
No.
They just doing what they taught and what they seen. They don't have it. Because when you got awareness, your awareness start to look out for everybody else around you. So when you come in a vicinity of people, your awareness is so strong, niggas start to peep on that joint. Like, damn, you know, he thorough. Yeah, he don't come in about that. So niggas start changing his energy when you come around. Think about how many people change their energy when you walk around. That's to go to show you how strong you really are. A lot of niggas just be acting when you're around. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really them. You know what I mean? I know some bulls, right? If you're not from my neighborhood and you see nigga on the internet, you would have think this bull is the man. Stop killing each other. Stop doing this. Did 30 years in the pen. But when you come around the way and see how he treat the people on his own way, you like, damn, this nigga a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like he worse than the niggas out there. Yeah, because he perpetrating like he doing something, but lo and behold, he's doing it to the same people in his own neighborhood. He's taking them down and acting like he's out there bringing people up. It's a lot of that false narrative shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people not true to themselves, bro. We just gotta stay true to ourselves and continue to be true to yourself, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
But we do that shit to our own community. We do that shit to our own community, our own people. We beat our people up. We shit on our people. We the first ones to say support black businesses, this, that, and the third.
Right.
Then be right out there at the next other bullshit doing whatever we want to do.
This how bad I got it, right? I'm going into a couple abandoned houses on my block. I'm taking them, Jim. You know why? First, I'm gonna clean it up, take pictures. I know some information where I can get them anyway. But I'm going to show the community I'm going to do it without nobody downtown telling me how to take care of my own block, without nobody around here telling me what to do. So when them people come in and see all the work that I put in, I'm going to tell them, where you been at for 30 years? Where you been at? You know what I'm saying? Right. I've been doing my work. Now, all these receipts, let me get a check for that because I've been doing this for the city. Keeping that abandoned crib clean, that city job. Once they leave it there, it's for the city to do. You keep every receipt that grass got cut. They're going to pay you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make them pay me, man. I'm going to continuously do my work and make everything come to me. Just keep working. Just keep working. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of nothing. Don't be afraid, bro. Propaganda, man. Shit'll destroy you. Oh, Clark, remember I said my grandma thought somebody died with the picture behind me?
Because the crown.
Yeah.
The crown.
Yeah. She said I shouldn't have that. Now.
Why not? And what you tell me? What you tell me? What you tell me? Yeah.
Bro, I you know what I'm saying? I'm that down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say that's your ego. Yeah. Yeah, in reality, you're looking at it, but that's not. It's my internal self. It's how I feel inside.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And why you allowed to feel that way though? It's a must to feel that way.
You should feel
you know what's crazy? Everybody in this podcast feel that way. And I know that. They don't know what we talking about now. They don't know what we talking about. My bro Slay, my bro Holy, they don't know what we talking about. I guarantee they all feel like what we talked about. Because I do. Yeah. And I know them. That's the only. How else can you feel?
Right.
How else you want to feel? How you gonna get anything done during your day? You feel anything less than that?
Yo, bro, I had to put this on my water to remind me. I put this on my water to remind me who I am every day I wake up. When I get out here, nobody gonna try to play me, get over on me, belittle me. Girl ain't gonna try to throw nothing in front of me. I'm already stamped as that. When I die, you got to use that.
Right.
I'm here though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm living. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you that I'm living. Yo, bro, I swear, man, it'd be like I told my boy I don't wear a dickie, but when I put a dickie on, niggas think I run a block. I put a suit on, they think, damn, hey, man, how many companies you got? Yo, I know how it works. The perception of the mug, bro. Perception.
Right. Because when I switch it up, I get a total different feedback
bro,
when I'm in my regular.
What I tell you? Oh, they might think you a bum all day. I'll be loving it. Till you open your mouth and let them know who they really talking to. You might like the
Then
grind.
Then they want some tips.
What can you do? Get out of here.
Yeah.
You already played yourself. Yep.
Shit, on another note, we was gonna get into some Trump stuff. I ain't gonna get no Trump rhetoric tonight, man. We're gonna talk about these wildfires in Cali. Them Jones is crazy. I basically just want to say a prayer for them, like not an out like over the John prayer, but just a little, just keep some thoughts to them people out there in Cali and Utah. They got the wildfires going on crazy. I do got some friends and a little bit of family out there in Cali. Damn. I don't think that they going through the wildfire shit. I'm sure they're not. I'd have got hit by now. But I'm just happy to say that, I'm blessed. Nobody that I know personally is affected by that situation. Because,
you know why?
I mean, I'm looking at that shit.
You know why? Ain't no niggas out there, bro. Ain't no niggas out there.
Yo, they said
ain't no niggas
2 million acres.
Bro, ain't no. Guess what?
2 million acres in Cali done burnt down, bro.
I want you to do some research. How many of them niggas own that? How many niggas own that?
Don't give me. No, I ain't gonna get the line, but I'm pretty more than likely 0.
All right.
0.
All right. So let me tell you something. In the Bible, it say, "Damn, hellfire come down." Yeah, on those who up top, Hollywood's on the hill. They should either burn down real quick. And if I see it like this, it's supposed to burn. So everything.
The way that shit is burning, all I seen was God.
All right.
All I seen was God. I looked at the videos today. I mean, like, that shit is everywhere. Like, that shit.
The only
Fresno.
The only thing that can stop that is God bringing some rain and bringing some snow.
Yeah.
Snow and rain. The only element gonna stop that.
It ain't no fire. Fire people can't stop them. They already said it.
Stop nature.
They got everybody in the world in Cali as a firefighter out there fighting them Jones. They still not stopping them.
They all gonna be sick. They all gonna be sick from
breathing that shit in.
All of them. That's
2 million acres done burnt out there in Cali. They done lost over a couple 100,000 homes. It's a real shitty situation out there in Cali. Just keep an eye out for them. I mean, say a good prayer, light prayer. I mean, just keep them in thoughts. I'm just happy that I'm not personally affected by the situation, and I ain't trying to take no light off of nobody that is. But thank God that I'm not personally affected, and nobody I know personally affected, man. Because that shit is crazy. I still ain't found his bud. Go ahead, Slay. You was riding?
Whatever.
I thought you were saying something.
Did you say in the because it had
broke
got
up on me, bro.
Huh? I'm breaking up.
Yeah.
Anyway, hitting that to me, I think my man said in the Bible it got choppy. So I was saying to me, like, as far as the fires, the wildfires, and the corona. Like a lot of this stuff to me is biblical. Like it's supposed to happen. It's going to happen, and it's part of a bigger judgment. But I mean, I ain't want to go all the way there. But I heard my man say in the Bible say. So to me, that's why I don't be like, am I going to take a vaccine back to that and all that? No, am I going? I ain't going. I'm gonna have faith on what I gotta have faith in and do what I gotta do. That is bigger because 2 million acres burning up. Only thing to do it is only thing to get rid of that thing is some rain and some snow.
Nigga.
And me, I don't know what y'all call it, but it's biblical to me.
Right. It's been a good conversation tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Tonight's been good.
It definitely has been. Definitely been good. Anybody want to say something before we dip out of here, man? Anything want to say to the people for the week?
Always remember,
any business, anything.
Always remember, all y'all hold the keys to the world, man. These is keys, man. Made into a ball. You know what I'm saying? You hold the keys to the world, bro. Nobody always tell you different, man. You know what I mean? I can't, man. I go in one day, man. I got 1 million books. People can read. You know what I'm saying? Bring some more knowledge. I'll get with you on. Like I said, I'll let y'all know. I got a podcast too. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let y'all the guys know. It's called Dirty Tricks in Politics, man. I love politics, and I know the the meaning of life, whereas though what people don't see. So I can show you the real balance, the underlying layer of what's really going on in life and politics, and how it's won. And that's I bring my on that. So I'll be letting y'all know shortly when them joints drop. And I definitely gotta get y'all on the live joint with that. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, man. We're gonna support you all the way, 110.
Appreciate you.
Dirty Tricks in Politics. Get with the player. Get with that lion breed. I mean, official wear, not just for the hood, but for the casual, for the everything, for the dinner date, for the first date, for the interview.
You just gotta get everybody's sizes. I'll make sure everybody gets some breed. You know what I'm saying? That'll be love.
Yo, I was trying to get some breed from my folks holy who shoot the jewel for me. I'm gonna get you some breed, nephew. I got you. We gonna get that breed. We gonna get that breed. Slay, you got anything for the people, Slay?
Yeah, man, it was a good conversation. I mean, I couldn't really hear it talk that much. It was a little choppy on my end, but I always appreciate talking to the brothers. I mean, I learned something today. I need for my man to go ahead and reference one of them books he's saying.
I got you. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, Slay, that ain't nothing, yo. That's family right there, Slay. We see him I see him every day. 52nd Street every day. That's where the grill, that's where the water ice is, right where you at.
Listen, this just a couple of my drinks that I keep close to me. You know what I'm saying? I already knocked off. But this joint right here, man, it's kind of crazy, right? This joint called The Man Who Made Wall Street, and which people don't know, this boy right here created Drexel University. He created Drexel University. And all the things that come from Drexel University I already know. You know what I'm saying? I know the system of what that do, how that business ran. But yeah, his name is Anthony J. Drexel, the rise of modern finance. It's the bull. You know what I'm saying? White bull, right? Again, I take it to another culture. You know what I'm saying? The Yellow Emperor's classic of medicine. You talking about COVID-19, man? I ain't running no COVID-19, man. You know what I'm saying? This classic medicine, man. This is all basic natural. Chinese man could tell you this, man. You know what I'm saying? Wait, man. Representing yourself, man. Representing yourself. What can you do without a lawyer? You know what I mean? That's a good read right there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I always try to enlighten myself, man. and I always want to know more perspective. This is the mind and Buddhist psychology right there. You know what I'm saying? It's another crazy joint, man. It's about your mind and the function and how it moves and your personal and your personality and what it consists of. And that joint break it down. And that joint, it break it down in the Buddhist sense of what is your mind?